difference between a dream and a goal?
Well, a goal always has action associated with it. We did a big study, me and a PhD named Mike Peasley. We looked at 900 people for 6 months as they worked on their goals. What was interesting was the greatest drop-off, the greatest number of people quit on one particular day. And it wasn't day 10, it wasn't day 15, it was day 2.
Really, that early
Day 2
in?
had the biggest drop-off because on day 1, it's a dream. On day 2, the work shows up. So everybody that's in a 21-day challenge goes, day 1, like, I'm doing it. I'm so excited. Day
You bought
2,
the T-shirt already.
You have the T-shirt. You have probably bracelets if you're involved. And so, yeah. And so they go, I'm going to do it. But then day 2 is where the work shows up. So the difference between a dream and a goal is that there's actually actions associated with what you're going to do.
I'd love to get your take on goals and God, kind of how those two things can intertwine. I think one of the reasons God gave us day and night, like splitting that in half, was to give us like a natural reset. Because we do things during the day and you mess up and it's almost like you get a do-over tomorrow. You get another shot at that. Is there a healthy way to look at failure?
Yeah, and I think his mercies are new every morning, every day. And so, and part of it is, if you're a Christian, the idea of failure it should be different. I also often tell people, God will never be unleashed by your successes or handcuffed by your failures.
That's good.
So the idea that I can fail in a way that God's gonna go, oh, I wanted to help Nashville, but John didn't do, I'm small. Like, I'm John size. Like, thank goodness God's not limited by my limitations. So I think we should, like, the word failure, we should have a completely different view of in his economy, in his language. So I think it does help you deal with the failure of in your, when things don't go the way you want them to go. And then also to know that he's working all things to your good. He prepared them in advance. Like, when you think about it that way, all I have to do is walk into them. That's the verse. I walk into the things he's already prepared. So that takes a lot of the pressure off of going, I got to figure out my whole year. I got to make every right step. It has to be perfect. I got to figure out my goals. Like, whenever somebody tells me their 5-year plan, I think, that's adorable.
Yeah.
You think that's how it's going to go? Like, tell me your 10-year plan. It's not going to go that way. It's going to go the way God ordains it. And we get to be part of that, and we get to be patient in that, and we get to live in that. But it takes a lot of the pressure off.